if you ask me whether I am concerned, I am more than concerned. But leadership is a burden. As a leader of a group that are of equal status, it is not in my position to really determine the decision, action or inaction of my colleagues. There's certainly a lot of work or works are being done behind the scene. If you recall, this defection would have been more devastating at the onset of the gale of defection. But we have been talking and discussing, and of course, you know the style of leadership of the APC-led federal government in trying to make this country a one-party state. And they have the power of coercion, they have the power of everything. And of course, I cannot say for one that my colleagues are wrong or their decisions are wrong. They are free to do whatever they can do. But certainly we have been talking, and even most of them that were going, they told me. But I cannot stop them. But certainly I have been advising them that even for those who left, I don't think they are finding it easy there. Because most of the people at the state level or grassroots level are PDP. They are not happy with this defection. Sometimes it is done because of permutations, calculations. But certainly I reserve my comments not to denigrate or to say something that is negative against my colleagues. But to me, I have assured you and assuring you that I'm not going anywhere. I'm in PDP, and my state has no any element of rancor or division. But still, everybody is PDP. But even today, I saw in the news that one of my senators is going. They are being cajoled. They are being bought. They are being done a lot of things for them to go. But certainly, the state is PDP and the country is PDP because they want a change. As the National Publicity Secretary has said, Nigerians want a change and they believe they can get it through PDP. Most of the measurable and tangible achievements by the federal government were done by PDP regimes. And by the grace of God, if we are able to stand firm, we will be able to deliver. What I don't like, as I said to the members, is for you to demarcate PDP because you want to go. If you want to go, you can go quietly. Nobody stops you. You create another space for Abdul to come and run for the governorship or for the senatorial seat. This is how it is. In most cases, some of us that won the governorship were not given up. We were not thought to be even capable. And here we are. And that is what is going to play out in 2027. I am still very, very optimistic that we are going to get a new set of leaders in this country in 2027 who will defeat this deceptive and monstrous style of the APC by coming up with leaders that are really recruited by Nigerians, who are really leaders, who will listen to their problems and challenges and address all these challenges by the grace of God. So don't worry yourself. If somebody goes, just like a barrack, soldier go, soldier come. So to me, it is all right, but please don't blame anybody as at the governor's level that we are not doing anything. We are doing our best, but it is something beyond our that they are doing their best to address all those issues of litigations. And they are all ignited. They are ignited artificially in order to undermine us. But certainly you can see, as it is, we don't have any faction in the PDP. It's one PDP at the national level. At the state level, I have even seen some people taking us to court not to go for a convention. This is the kind of manifestation that are not good and which is making some people at the National Assembly to feel unsafe. But certainly I'm assuring you, we are addressing them squarely, and that's why they don't go to a conclusive level of dividing us to a large extent. We have so many undertakers, both within and outside. But it is not for us to start fighting between ourselves. We try to accommodate as a sign of good leadership. But certainly, some of those shenanigans are being addressed, and you will see before the end of the convention, this thing will be really addressed. Looking at comparatively, most of the other parties are not even better off than PDP. We are better off than most of the opposition parties. Some of the opposition parties, they even have leadership at the national level. But we are the only one that are intact. This is the only national secretary. We have one national chairman, one publicity secretary. So this to me gives you hope. At the end of the day, we'll be able to deliver, because as a big party with a history that started in 1999, and we're still with the same logo, the same color, the same manifesto, the same leadership, I think we should give our National Working Committee some commendation for doing well, even though they have their own limitations and inadequacies. But certainly there are issues. What is the second leg of the question? The first leg? That has not told us he's leaving. And you know, it's a personal decision. We cannot just remove his picture before he leaves. So at the time he leaves, we are going to replace him with another person. At least there are PDP governors around. But to me, up to now, he has not told me that he is leaving. And I know I have discussed this issue with him severally, and he has given me assurances. But as I said, he's a governor like me. He's not under me. He is my colleague. I respect him and I respect his decisions. If at the end of the day he goes, we are going to have another person. Jonathan is coming. He's going with Bala Mohammed. Jonathan is going. He's coming. He's going with Konkoso. Jonathan is coming. He's going with this. Obi is coming. That is what makes PDP tick. You see, people are still interested in this party. And these big names are associated with us, coming to our party. Definitely we are happy. But we as governors, we said we are going to put our personal interests aside. To me, I have exceeded my personal expectations of myself. I stepped out to be a presidential candidate in the 2023 election. But I stepped down to become a governor. I'm happy. I have done my best as a person. I'm not the only one created on the surface of the earth from Bauchi. I think I have been patronizing them. But I'm still ready to serve in any capacity. So we have removed all these personal interests. You will hear about Sheri Makinde. Yes, he's a young man who has capacity. You will hear about so, but the good thing is that we are not divided. We are united. And we'll come up with a leadership that will a deputy. He has not left the party. He's still in PDP. Or has he told you he has left? I'm asking him. Well, everybody has his own style. But he has always been with us, and he's a humble young man who has gone through so much. I think we should save him the agony of all this thing. He has done well to be able to accommodate all these problems and challenges that he found himself in. Certainly, I think he's still in PDP, and to me, he's still my best.